Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. All right, so this lesson is going to be about the commandments of the Lord and how we keep them. Because people tend to think that the commandments of Yahweh Shai are different from the commandments of, Moses, which are the commandments of Yahweh. All right, but there's not. It's not like there's a separation. He's basically speaking on the 10, but people lack understanding. They try to make it seem like the Lord is saying something different than Yahweh, but it's not that, man. Usually, them Christians do that to say, "Look, see, Jesus is God. He's giving His own commandments." It's not the case, man. It's not the case. He's basically landbacking off of the commandments and basically saying that these are the ones that are like most important, because you can just take from these commandments and they just spread throughout the rest. Like, if you keep these, you're pretty much keeping them all. That's all he's saying, like these are the main two. And if you keep these, you're keeping them all pretty much. And we're going to go into that. This is Matthew 22 and 36. It says, "Master, which is the great commandment in the law?" Yahweh Shai said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. And this is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. All right? So, when you keep this law, all right, or those two, it hangs on the rest. All right, let me see. Let's go to Matthew 25. Let me see, Matthew 25 and 21. No. All right, let's get there. Let's get First John. Yeah, First John 5 and 3. 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. For whosoever is born of God overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. So our faith is us overcoming the world, all right? And our belief in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And it's our love that does it. And what is love? That we keep His commandments. So we have to keep the law in order for us to show that we love the Lord. All right? That's the point. So if we love the Lord with all our heart, we're keeping the law. And the scriptures say in the book of Psalms, the law converteth the soul. So we have to keep the law. Like it tell you in the book of Romans, God forbid, we have to keep it. Do we make void the law? Matter of fact, I gotta get it. I think it's Romans 3? What is it, Romans 3? Romans 3 and 31? Romans 3 and 31. It says, "Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. Yeah, we established the law. So you got to establish the law. All right. And then it said that we love each other. Love your neighbor as you should, man. You should love your neighbor. That's your brother. All right. The Lord said there's no greater love than to lay down thy life for thy friend. That's what you're supposed to do. All right. You're supposed to give all you got. The scriptures say, alms covereth a multitude of sins. Lose your money for your friend. You do whatever you do, man. Do it for your brother, man. The scriptures talk about going twine, for your brother. Like, go that extra mile for him, basically, man. Like, you do extra. You do over the top for him. The same way these women talk about, oh, you can't do the bare minimum and all that shit. Like, hey, man, look at Jonathan and King David, man, and their relationship. Like, that's real brotherhood right there. Matthew 25:21 says, his Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. So, those few commandments, hang on all of them. Because if you keep the commandments, I guess what? That means that you are loving the Lord. That you're not putting gods before the Lord. That you are loving your neighbor. You are honoring your brother. You are respecting your elders. So over those few commandments, and you get everything. It said those few commandments. Few meaning two. So those two that he gave, you keep those, man. Man, you'll get the kingdom. Keep the kingdom of heaven. All right? You'll be a ruler over many things. So with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai.